Hey, Alexandra, I'm not going to try to say the whole name. AOC from Nueva York.
Yes, it's me, the Cruella of the Met Gala. I wore a dress that said tax the rich, then spent all night partying with the rich. Oops.
Now, you know, my father was and still is such an influence and inspiration to me, and I credit him with really opening up my eyes to racial injustice. It's because of him that I met my first black person. Want to take a stab in the dark at who it was?
Hi, Mr. Longlegs. I'm a stink bug.
It's been a while. You look worse. Who let you in?
What?
Oh, stink bug, I miss you. I want your stink back in my life. Let's get remarried!
All right, that is enough.
How can you be me? You seem so happy, so carefree. What's the word I'm looking for?
Lucid.
Bingo.
Yeah, partner. Well, you know, where I'm from, we're still VP, you know? Easiest gig in the world. We're like America's wacky neighbor, you know? You just pop in with an ice cream cone, some aviator shade, do some finger guns, you know, shake a few hands, rub a few shoulders.
Which isn't really a compliment. It's sort of like going up to someone and saying, you know what role would fit you like a glove? Giuliani. Aww. Hi. But it's been a big year. My wife and I just welcomed our second child in August. Love being a dad, it's great. And I got asked to host Saturday Night Live. Which has...
Did Mom know?
She knew. We still loved each other. I never felt like it was right for me to come out while you guys were still kids. I don't know what to say.
It's okay, Dad. I miss Mom.
Me too. I wasted my life!
Facebook portal. Share something real.
Now it's time for our favorite segment, Karaoke All-Stars, where we look back at the week's most special performances.
Let's start with our bad choice all-stars. These are folks who just picked the wrong song.
First up, guy who was doing great until the high notes came in.
I'm back! Hi, everyone. It's me, Dr. Fauci. Yeah. Do people still think I'm sexy, or are we done with that? When people see me on TV, they think, oh, this can't be good.
Saved the best for way last. But look, after 12 long years, tonight, it's finally my turn. My time to shine. Tonight is all about me. Thank you. Shut up, come on. Shut up.
My God. I mean, it is a good idea for a website.
They're even turning our most beloved heroes against us. I don't always get invaded, but when I do, I prefer Russia.
Not to mention this, why I gotta be Ukrainian?
All right, here we go. There, now you know. There's a little meatball guy on the side of my neck, and every time I take the green ribbon off and expose him to light, he wakes up and sings his little songs. Does that clear things up for you?
Totally. 100%.
Good.
Look.
Thank you for the visual. That was great. Thank you.
Oh, can I tell you a secret? I have met this Donald Trump before.
You've met him before?
Yes. Every 10 years, he comes to my village in the middle of the night to take a new wife. He does. No, he really does. And last time, Colin, it was down to me and Melania. I hear he picked her just because she had both ears.
I just love how much fun Sondland was having. I mean, look at his face. He's in court for one of the biggest political scandals of all time, and he looks like he just took a Molly suppository. How is he so relaxed in court? Meanwhile, every time a cop asks me my name, I get so nervous I can barely say Kenan Thompson. The White House has issued new guidelines that require people receiving food stamps to work at least 20 hours a week. Well, I guess people on food stamps have had it too good for too long. Why does everybody always think the poorest people are trying to take advantage of them? I mean, one time I saw a guy begging on the train, and I was about to give him money, and this lady immediately goes, "Oh, he's just faking it." I'm like, I don't know. That smells like pretty real piss.
Trump also announced plans to sign an executive order that would reclassify Judaism as both a nationality and a race. So now if someone accuses Trump of being racist, he can say, my daughter is in an interracial marriage.
A long PowerPoint. This is supposed to be Trump's punishment, not mine. This whole impeachment is like a bad episode of Maury. There's all this evidence that Trump clearly cheated, and Republicans are still like, but Maury, he loved me. Trump is so confident he's going to win, he's using Jeffrey Epstein's lawyer to represent him. Talk about credibility. Who's his character witness? R. Kelly?
During his State of the Union address, Trump gave a medal to Rush Limbaugh and celebrated the creation of the Space Force, a moment that was predicted by a Mad Lib I did in 1992. Trump also railed against public schools, calling them failing government schools. Okay, but you went to private school and you don't even know where Kansas City is. Because after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, Trump mistakenly tweeted congratulations to the state of Kansas, despite the fact that the Chiefs are from Kansas City, Missouri. Incidentally, Kansas also has the only Manhattan where Trump is still welcome. Yeah.
But Colin, I couldn't have gotten through quarantine without relaxing music. And my favorite is Sia, because she always sounds like she's bundled up and cozy in bed, right? Just,
party girls, don't get hurt, not feel anything, when will I learn? I push it down, I push it down.
Come on, Sia, start the day.
Melissa Villasenor, everyone.
I want to tickle my friends again.
Our president recently saved by doctors, saying doctors want more COVID for money. Which makes me think Trump only survived COVID so he wouldn't have to pay his doctors. Unfortunately, Trump's gaslighting isn't quite enough to keep you warm because multiple Trump supporters who were stranded at a freezing cold rally in Nebraska were hospitalized with hypothermia. I assume because Trump told them the jackets don't work.
Racist? Confetti emoji. This piglet cried when she was delivered by an African-American doctor. Yeah, nope.
The C in her C-section stands for cancel.
All right, it was a baby. The kid cancel people, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Of course.
Governor Cuomo also announced that he will allow sporting venues to open starting February 23rd, but limit them to 10% capacity, better known as Jets level.
Oh, that's mean.
Krispy Kreme is marking the landing of the rover on Mars by offering a limited edition donut modeled after Mars. It's different from their usual donut, which is modeled after Uranus.
Soon, she'll be getting social with Yordi and purring those magical words. I waited a year for that.
Wow, man. Well, what if COVID cases rise again?
Hakuna Matatas, compadre. No worries. Just have a date in fresco at the old apartamento. Order some Ubi Eats, pour some Vino Grigio, and play a little PS5, you know. Let Crash Bandicoot lead to Smash Hand and Coot. I'm done before we kiss.
I'm sorry, you said...
Here to comment is our resident young person, Pete Davidson.
How's it going, Shay?
Good, everything's good. Now, do you approve what this kid did?
I don't approve of what he did, but however, kids my age do that stuff all the time. For example, have you ever played the How Much Money Would You Go Down on a Guy For game?
And you're her.
No, I'm me.
What have you been up to?
We just finished our biggest tour ever.
It was one night, it was magical, and it was poorly attended.
The mystery surrounding the well-being and location of North Korean leader Kim Jong-un deepened Friday when he missed a ceremony paying tribute to his late father and grandfather. Some think he's been overthrown, but my money's on more of a Winnie the Pooh type situation.
A bakery in Texas has created a new dessert that is a pumpkin pie inside of a pumpkin spice cake that is on top of a pecan pie inside a chocolate cake and topped by an apple pie inside a cake. It's what Texans are calling diet cake.
We got that.
So you men think you crazy? You give us that crazy. We gotta be crazy. We take men inside of us, inside of our hearts, inside of our souls, inside of our Netflix account. Do you know how gangster that is to take all of that inside of you, Joseph?
I guess it's pretty gangsta. Sony was hit by another cyber attack this week, which took its PlayStation network offline for hours, giving gamers a chance to finally go outside and get some fresh weed.
For the first time in 5 years, the price of oil fell below $60 a barrel, which is so low that it's also a pretty good deal on barrels.
Scientists have found a drug-resistant superbacteria in the waters where Rio de Janeiro's Olympic sailing event will be held. The superbacteria is more commonly known as Kid Rock.
Excuse me. How was that? What was that? You gotta let me know.